Hi friends! Okay, so I still have paint on these brushes and I thought I would play with a more watercolor style. I'm not sure how that's going to work with a paper vertical, but we'll see. So I'm basically taking the paint that's already on this brush and just adding water to it. And then we're going to see what comes of it. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to drip because it's not flat, but it does have some cool effects. I'm going to put some water on this big brush too, and then, oh yeah, make some dots. Flowers just always seem to show themselves to me. How is that? Okay, let me get a little more water. A little more water. Oh, darn it. Can't keep these things in my ears. I'll try again. This does get messy because I have a floor that's just cement, but I'm definitely dripping water all over the floor now. Ooh, these are more, huh. Let's see what happens here. Oh, so there's this cool thing that happens when you take the brush a little drier and you go through, it's almost like a flat effect. That's fun. Oh, we got some deep color in there. I'm gonna see what happens if we just go past and go over the flowers too. They may end up disappearing. When I'm playing like this, they'll get a point where you can kind of see where the colors get muddy. That's usually when I'll stop. And then this paper later, well, it's not anything, you know, might end up getting torn up and used in a collage or, I don't know. Energy of comets moving. Sometimes how you move the brush can give movement to what's on the paper. Kind of fun. I like this is the paper I'm using. It's thicker than regular paper, not quite poster, but if the brush is too wet, it'll end up kind of warping. So you kind of watch for that. I'm taking the brush up and down and sideways and just kind of pulling the paint, which is another fun technique. Kind of commit. You put the brush down and then you drag. Ooh, that's fun. I'll make this flower disappear here in a moment. It's always fun to start with one thing and then land with something totally different. Always good when you're doing something to step back from it too. I'm seeing that there's this bright blue in here that I like, so I'm going to try and find it a couple different times and move it around because I like it. I pretty much have all the paint out of this brush. I love not leaving paint on the brush. So this guy is done for today. Drop it in the bucket. This one might have a little left. Let's see. Just so happened that the purples and the blues are on the same brush. It's a nice contrast and nice color. Okay, that's just using up the paint that's on your brush. And you know, later on, this could be really cool if I tear it up. So it would look something like, take this thing and tear it. And then you can get these really cool edges when you tear. And you can end up with like strips of paper that can be used for something else. I have no idea what, but actually, when is the last time y'all like tore some paper? So there's a technique to paper tearing. If you tear in a certain way, you'll end up with one edge that's raw and kind of white, and then one edge that isn't. So depending on what you want, you can get that nice raw edge. And then, I don't know, this might end up glued onto something. One day we'll play with collaging. You just need like paper and some glue sticks. So I'll save these for that day. Not today, but for that day. And we'll hang these up to dry somewhere. Anyway, that was fun. Have a blessed day.